Hi everybody. Wow, welcome to level 2, isn't that good? Well, you spend all that time cleaning up your gear in level 4 and in level 3 debating on whether or not you could go this far. Can I reach the canals or whatever it is? Now we're in level 2. Now you know you can go out there and have a good fish around our local area. And so I would expect that you've got a grab and go pile of all this gear to get out there. And well, who wouldn't head for the canals? I've been tormented because I've got mates who live in Twizel sending me pictures of enormous fish, getting me all wound up, telling me how good it is and what I'm missing out on. And of course, the canals have had a bit of a rest. Remember, we're coming into the good time for the canal season. The fish are in prime condition, they're getting ready to spawn, they're easy to catch on various methods when the flow is going. The difficulty is, of course, getting down there and finding that there's not much in the way of flow. It is a wee bit more challenging. So you do need to have your techniques right. And of course, we've got lots of things to help you along that line, both online and of course, if you come into our store, we would love to help you catch as many fish as you can. We might even give you a couple of reasonably good spots. We always keep the best ones to ourselves. No, I'm only joking. We wouldn't do that to you. Another area which is worthwhile having a look at is the kahawai fishing around the region. Now there's a bit of confusion over whether or not you're allowed to fish the mouths of rivers for kahawai. The answer is yes, you are.
Yes, we can.
You've got the blessing of Fish and Game. They want you to catch fish. And I know that some overzealous people who read instructions get all excited about the fact that you can't actually fish the mouth of the Waimak for kahawai. Well, yes, you can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we did. Yes, we can. Thank you.
And if you don't believe me, just bring up Fish and Game. They'll happily support what I've been saying. They want people to go out there and enjoy themselves and catch fish. So get down to that Waimak. A lot of fun down there when the fish are around. Just make sure that it's towards the low tide, best on the outgoing tide, and of course, best when the river isn't so murky that it can't be seen. So great place to go. Definitely would recommend it. You don't have to drive too far, and if you've got a little bit of time on your hands because you're still not back to work, hey, it might be a great alternative of something to do. Our river fishing is also available. Our major rivers, according to the regulations, are of course open. Some of them have got areas that you can't fish, like the bottom end of the Rakaia and the Waimak. But if you get to the places like the Huranui and the Waia and the Ashley, again, the higher part of the Ashley is available to you. Pretty good fishing this time of year. I've done really well in the likes of the Huranui. And don't believe what your regulation book says about the fact that it's closed. It's not closed, it's actually open. I'm just making sure that you do understand that you're allowed to go there. I rate it as one of the better rivers that's in our area. So if you're wanting that river experience, great place to go. Surf fishing hasn't been too bad either. I've got a few of my customers who've been out just fishing off the normal beaches here, whether it be north of Christchurch, all the way up to Amberley Beach and south of Christchurch, Birdlings and those sorts of places. Good numbers of fish being caught out there actually, so make sure you take the opportunity if you get a nice day, particularly if you've got a nor'wester and it's just that little bit warmer and the wind's sort of offshore and the sea's not too high. You can have a lot of fun. Just one other thing I'd like to talk about is regarding the changes that are proposed for the Fish and Game regulations for the upcoming season. You'll see a lot of this stuff come out onto the Fish and Game website and Facebook page. There's a lot of discussion around enlarging the amount of fishing that's going to be available to the local angler, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think there's been some really good moves happen. I know that people have been a bit concerned about the fact that the hatchery program has been shut down, and then it comes down to what are we going to put in its place. And so there's a whole pile of things which are proposed, and we'd love to have your input on it. And I think most people will be pretty pleased with the sort of common sense reasoning that's coming out from that. Remember, get out there, fish while you can. We're in a fantastic country. We haven't got near as many people competing for the waterway out there. I've said to several of my friends, well, you know what, I'm sorry, I know there's a few Australian watchers of this. Look, I'm sorry you can't get across it, the Tasman, but when you go down to the canals now, there won't be near as many people from other lands. We've got far more to ourselves, so the fishing's got to be better for the Kiwis. Take advantage of it. Good deals on accommodation. Fuel's never been lower. Come and see us here at 484 Cranford Street. We'd love to help you, point you in the right direction. If you don't want to do that, go online and have a look at our website. We want you to catch fish.